Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau denied the arrest of Huawei CFO Meng Wanzhou was politically motivated, arguing its judiciary remains independent from the government.
But the diplomatic spat doesn't seem to die down anytime soon, with the Beijing mouthpiece calling the arrest despicable and an abuse of legal procedures to suppress Chinese enterprises.
Following the bombshell revelation of her arrest yesterday, Meng Wanzhou faces a bail hearing in Vancouver today. But the circumstances of her arrest remain highly mysterious, as her charges were never made public. The hearing is expected to be the beginning of a lengthy legal process which could see the Huawei CFO and the daughter of its founder extradited to the US. The arrest didn't go down well with Beijing as they demanded her immediate release. State media The Global Times even called it a despicable rogue act and implied the move was politically motivated to counter China's rising global influence. During a radio interview, John Bolton, National Security Advisor for US President Donald Trump, confirmed he knew in advance that Canadian police were preparing to arrest Meng. This suggests that Bolton knew that Meng was being taken into custody when he sat down alongside Trump for trade talks with President Xi Jinping in Buenos Aires last weekend. But Bolton said he was unsure whether Trump was aware of the arrest in advance. Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau said while he had advance notice of Meng's pending arrest, there was no involvement on the part of the Canadian government.
The appropriate authorities took the decisions in this case. We were advised by them with a few days' notice that this was in the works, but of course there was no engagement or involvement in the political level in this decision because we respect the independence of our judicial processes. Further to that, I have not had any direct or indirect conversations with any of my international counterparts on this.
It is reported Huawei came under the radar of US authorities as early as 2016 over possible violations of US export controls and sanctions. The telecommunications giant has long been suspected of shipping US origin products to Iran and other countries. But Meng's arrest and any potential sanctions on the world's second-largest smartphone maker could have major repercussions on the global technology supply chain. It also threatens to drive a wedge between the US and China just days after both sides agreed to a 90-day ceasefire of their trade dispute.